I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. I was born to preach the gospel. I was born to preach the gospel. I'm born to preach the gospel. And I sure do love my job. Yeah. Yes, I really love my job. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Yes, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. So let's get firmly rooted. Oh, I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted. Let's get firmly rooted. Yeshua, 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 Yeshua. I'm a disciple that makes disciples that makes disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. We are disciples that make disciples that make disciples. Let's get firmly rooted. Firmly rooted.
Hey, good morning, Firmly Rooted family. Pastor Tom, Firmly Rooted Ministries. Happy Tuesday morning. Checked in on Pastor Grigsby, and I just want everyone to know that Pastor Grigsby's priorities are in their right place. He's downstairs in the playroom, opening up all the boxes for the kids, the girls to have their Barbie town. So I just was joking with him about having his priorities right, making sure those kids have their Barbie city. Diane Giroux, good morning. Steve Giroux, good morning. Brian Flaming, good morning, family. Cindy Siebert, praying for you and your hubby. Bert Reggiani, good morning. Nikki Chason, good morning, everyone. Back from Nashville, right? I think. Kim Jansen Christ, good morning, everyone. Thank you for prayers for me. I'm praying to turn the corner today. Love you all. Praying for you as well. Thank you, Jackie Matus. Good morning. Nikki Chason. Woo, Pastor Russ. Yeah, he's got his priorities right, you know. He's unboxing those that Barbie city. Very cool, very cool. Marie, good morning. Good morning, good morning. All right, we are working our way through Matthew 23, which is Jesus's woes. Woe to you. I mean, he is just popping the religious leaders right in front of the public. Right in front of everyone. And yesterday it was about, how did you guys get everything so backward? You tell someone that they can swear by the temple, but not the gold on the temple. They can swear by the altar, but not the sacrifice on the altar. Like, what are you idiots doing? It's the God of the universe that dwells in the temple that makes the whole thing sacred. Why would you be swearing over any of them? This is the Jesus that said, let your yes be yes and your no be no. You don't need to swear on something. I swear on the Bible. I swear on my kids. I swear on, what does that mean? Truth is truth. You don't need to up an ante unless you're lying. Now he goes at their lives. He goes at the way they live. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You give a tenth of your spice, mint, dill, and cumin. You guys have become so religiously fanatical that you make sure that a tenth of your cumin and a tenth of your spices and a tenth of all these minute things are chauffeured over to the temple so that you can show the whole world that you give a tenth of everything. God wants a tenth and we give him a tenth. Listen to what Jesus says. But you neglect the more important matters of law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Who cares if you do all of that and don't love your neighbor? Don't have a heart of compassion for someone who's hurting. Who are you doing that for anyways? How many times does Jesus say to them that God desires mercy, not sacrifice? Who cares if you can put a bunch of check boxes on a sheet of paper, but in no way does your life reflect a life that is loving God with your whole heart, whole mind, whole soul, and loving your neighbor as yourself? He says, you should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You guys missed the major. You're doing the minors and you missed the major. You should be doing both. You guys strain out a gnat, yet you swallow a camel. You guys will so minutely create a funnel and that will, a strainer that will, all the law. What does God want from us? He wants us to do this. He wants us to do that. Wants us to do this. Wants us to do that. And so you guys are sitting there straining out a gnat, the tiniest of bugs. But when it comes to mercy and grace, you swallow a whole camel in rejecting the mercy and grace that you ought to be living. Woe to you, teachers of the law, you Pharisees, you hypocrites. You clean the outside of a cup and a dish, but inside they're full of greed and self-indulgence. You make yourselves look all religious. You put on all the garbs. You have all the tassels and all the things. You have all of these ornaments that make you look like you're one thing, but inside you're full of greed and self-indulgence. You blind Pharisees, first clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside will be clean. God's law, his asking us of things to do, like the 10 Commandments. If we see them outside of love, we're making a mistake. I'm the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt and out of the house of slavery. I love you and I redeem you. And now this is how people that I love and people who love me live. Don't have any other gods but me. Don't take my name in vain. Honor the Sabbath day. Honor your father and mother. Don't steal. Don't commit adultery. You see it? The Pharisees turned all of that into check boxes and ritual events. And Jesus is telling them, you're hypocrites because you don't do what you say. You've changed the whole intent of my word, and you are putting burdens on the people that I want to be lifted off of them. on this Tuesday morning, please make sure that the things that you do today are not out of a cold religious duty, but out of a passionate heart for Jesus and wanting him to live in and through you. Let's focus on that today. And maybe, just maybe, someone will see Jesus in us and experience his mercy and his compassion. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that this devotion was a blessing to you. Steve Giroux is going to pick up prayer time because I have another meeting coming up here. So thank you, Steve Giroux, for popping into the prayer time. Blessings on your day. Make it a firmly rooted day. And may someone see Jesus in us today. Peace.